Hey there.
Hi there.
I was like, whoa, what happened?
No,
It
you went
is.
live before I was ready. I wanted to say something.
Oh, I'll be quiet now.
So you are going to do the disclaimer, and
Yes.
I will do
I will.
the date in the episode.
Okay, fine. I'll
Okay.
go and do. I'll start it right now. Here we go. So
Happy
ready?
New Year.
Happy New Year. Welcome to the Rachel and Miller podcast. We discuss real estate, real life, and occasionally things we probably shouldn't. We're pros in the buying and selling of residential real estate, but nothing here is legal, financial, or professional advice outside of our licensed wheelhouses or wheelhouse. It's just two humans talking and having fun. Proceed accordingly and always check for your own legal advice. How was
Oh,
that?
you added on. Very good.
I did add a little bit.
Last year was our first year of podcasting. We did not do a great job organizing chronologically. We're going to do a better job this year. I believe we did almost 40 episodes last year.
Wow.
This year, we're starting on January 1st, Thursday,
It
2026, episode 1. Episode 1 of
Season
2026.
Season
2. That's right. That's right.
One.
Sure. Why not?
I was like, should we do a season or
We
a
can do
year?
a season.
Or we could do like break it up in quarters. Yeah. So it was an interesting 2025. It definitely was an interesting 2025 between the Fed saying, yeah, we're not going to drop interest rates, and yeah, we're going to make interest rates, and we're not, and we are, and we're not, and we are. Just depending on what way the wind was blowing. Down there in your neck of the woods, you had all kinds of craziness. You had fires and floods, and even had an earthquake or two.
God, I don't even remember. Did we have an earthquake?
You did. You probably said, I didn't like that. And I'm like, and I said, yeah, talk to me when you have a 7.1. Then,
Yeah. The fire in the Palisades was kind of a big one.
It was everybody, not everybody, but people in the Palisades and over there in not Burbank, but I just lost my train of thought. Trying to find new rentals.
Pasadena,
thank you.
Pasadena, Delta.
Glad I'm not the only one. I'm gonna say,
okay.
Yeah. There was a lot of chaos in 2025. And not just here, but even all over the country. There was floods in Texas and storms up in the Midwest, and it was a chaotic year. I almost wanted to get a shirt made that said "I survived 2025."
Do we feel that way about every year, though?
I really, yes, I think you're right. And I was talking to someone about that the other day, and I said, "Man, it just feels like more things happen." And we were talking about it, and they said, "You know what? I think it's probably because of social media."
100% social media for sure, and also I think, yeah, and I think as we get older, we just become so much more aware of everything going on and the passage of time.
Right, and it's a lot. And when it's a lot. So you and I talked the other day. I had I'm going to say it's first world problems. I had a lot of activity happening October, November, and December.
Yes, you did.
It was. The only word I can say, it was very chaotic. Thankfully, I have an amazing transaction coordinator who was able to keep my head from exploding. At one point, oh yes, I will as soon as I remember her name, Jessica.
I was afraid of that.
Jessica is my TC, and I sent her a text at like 9:30 at night and said, "Holy crap, we have 17 active escrows." And she said, "Uh-huh, I have."
Oh my God.
She said, "Scott, you have your own file on my computer. It says Scott's World." And
I don't know if she loved you or hated you.
Yeah, There may have been a dartboard involved. I'm not sure. One thing that was interesting to me is, like I said, I had a very chaotic end of the year. I had several agents call me after our transactions closed, and I didn't understand it. I didn't get it. And I don't think I got it because it was outside of my normal wheelhouse. I was getting phone calls from agents and even a couple of buyers saying, hey, we have a problem in the house. My knee-jerk reaction was, welcome to home ownership. I think I sent you a text at 10 o'clock at night and said, what the heck? And you said, Scott, you probably shouldn't respond that way.
That's right. That's right. Try this.
I was like, oh, darn it. I guess I shouldn't respond that way. So I did kind of a script thing here, where this is designed for both the home buyer and the home seller, and you as not you, Rachel, but the royal you. By the way, I love my green screen. Look, I'm not all fadey out and everything.
You look amazing.
Yes,
you still have a little bit of networky things going on, but I think that might be our platform. I don't know if that's your network. Yeah. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But other than that, amazing.
Yes. So thank you. So we're gonna do kind of a role play, I guess.
Okay.
It's designed for both.
Do I have to put my wig on?
Do you have I want to ask. Mark, no. So you are going to be the home buyer, and I'm not. So go. Ring, ring.
I'm what you have on the screen right now?
Can you see what I have on the screen?
Well, I mean, I just did the little thing you told me to do.
Yeah. So
now I'm glitchy. Okay. Well, this says, hey, so this is me talking to the buyer.
Hell if I know.
Yeah.
Hey, agent's name. Oh, you can see what I have on here then, right?
All right. I'm just going to read it and you're going to be confused, but here we go.
Okay.
Whoops. Hey, too fast. Okay. Here we go. Hey, Scott, I totally get it. And let me first say, I'm sorry you're dealing with that so soon. I know that's frustrating. Here's the deal. After closing is pretty normal I think we can go a little bit faster, for a little maintenance, for some maintenance issues to pop up. Inspections are a snapshot in time, and sometimes a small leak might just start after the fact. But don't worry. Here's what we can do. Let's first figure out if you have a home warranty. That might actually help and cover this. I can help you look into that. If not, we just totally froze, Mr. Miller. If not,
I'm here.
Well, it just totally the script just totally changed on me. You flipped the script, Miller.
Oh. I didn't even see that. I thought it was just mine. Okay, fine. I did flip it. So
you flipped the script. Don't do that.
I did. Go back. I don't know how. Okay. So I'm going to go back now. I didn't know you could see that. I'm going to go back. See, by the way, now everybody knows that we use scripts sometimes just to make sure that
okay. And everybody also knows that we do not rehearse. We go live and pray for rain.
And there. Wait, I think I have it back.
Okay, sorry with it. Maintenance issues pop up. Sometimes small leaks. Don't worry. Let's first figure this out. If you have a home warranty, that might help cover this. I can help you look into that. If not, I could recommend a good plumber to get out there quickly. And if it turns out there is any sign this was an old issue that wasn't just closed, I'll point you in the right direction for the next steps. We'll get you sorted out. Just take a breath. I should tell you that, Miller. Just take a breath and we'll handle this together.
And that would be what the agent would say to this, Rachel, it's Scott. Look, hey, I know we closed last week, and I hate to be that person, and I got to move this over here so I can see. Yeah. See, and this is why we do things live, shows that we are real.
And that we do not rehearse.
Right there. Bink. Hey, Rachel, it's Scott. Look, I know we closed last week, but I hate to be that person, but I found a leak under the kitchen sink. I'm feeling a bit lost here. I mean, we did have a home inspection and everything, and I kind of thought this stuff would have been caught. I'm just wondering what the next step is. Is there anything you can do or point me in the right direction? I don't know what the right direction is. I really appreciate any help you can give me. Help!
So that actually should have been first, and then what I said was the response to that.
Right. We just did
you
it
really
like
flipped the script. You really flipped it.
What is that game show where you say what the answer is?
$10,000 pyramid.
That's not what I was thinking. Jeopardy. Yeah. Who says this?
With my dyslexia, that show does not work for me. I'm like, I don't get it.
So we've now learned that we can both see the teleprompter at the same time. That's good to know.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I didn't know that until just now. So what we're trying to go to with that is during my transactions I was dealing with, I had phone calls from both agents and customers saying, hey, there's a water leak on top of the water heater. And my knee jerk was not the best, and I'm glad I didn't say my knee jerk reactions. That I ended up saying something like Rachel said, okay, I understand, I get it. Thankfully, we negotiated in a home warranty, and we got their home warranty all squared away. I had another customer call in, and as anybody knows, in California, we've been getting a lot of rain, and especially up here in this neck of the woods in Ridgecrest, we have gotten more rain in the last 2 weeks than we usually get in a year.
Same here. We have a leak. Our roof that I live under has a leak right now.
You have a construction worker husband. Tell him to go fix it.
He's literally doing it right now. But I told him he's not allowed to be on the roof hammering for the next hour.
No hammering, honey. Yeah. The water. Oh, I had a customer call and said, I have water coming in the back door. And with that one, I said, in my head, the conversation was,
close the door.
The door was, okay, why am I getting this call? And I remembered that they don't know anybody else in Ridgecrest. So it wasn't so much calling the seller's agent. It was calling somebody who lives here saying, what do we do? Right. So I was like, oh, okay. I just had to take a beat and say, okay, that makes more sense now of why that's happening. It was definitely interesting. And what it was is the water was coming in the back door, and they had to bring someone in and just make what do you call it? Like a little ditch in there and bring the water away. It's definitely, I mean, right now today, I think it's sunny out there today. Yeah, it's sunny out there today.
We have a break in the rain too, but I was just looking at the weather app, and there's definitely more to come. Not today for us. At least I don't think so. Yeah, we're dry-ish until Saturday. Saturday's 90% rain.
Oh, goody. Yeah, we don't have that. We have what is it, 51 degrees here today, and then warming over the next 3 days. Yay!
Nice.
So, Rachel
Miller.
Yeah, there you go, Miller. Yeah, you sent me a. I'm trying to get my thoughts in place here. Every year, realtors go through, okay, it's a new year. What are we doing? And people have been planning what are they doing next year for months. And when they have a lot of downtime, they can do that. I got phone calls last month from comrades on the East Coast saying, where are you, Matt? Where are you, Miller? We haven't seen you for a while. I was busy. I was taking care of things. But did I do planning for this year, now 2026? I did. Did I do as much as I should have? Probably not.
Excuse me. I feel like that's a slippery slope and a dangerous trap. It is really easy in this job, in this career, to always feel like you're never really ever doing enough. Because there is so much to do always. And you could do so much and still feel like you're not doing enough. There's always going to be something that slips through your fingers. And I think that we need to kind of just like really recognize that. And along the way, build a team the best that you can to catch those things that slip through your fingers. And, obviously that takes, it's like what comes first, the chicken or the egg, but it's like, you got to build your business to afford a team, and you can't afford a team until you build your business and blah, blah, blah. What do you do? Right. But you were exceptionally busy the last quarter of the year. Last year, we barely talked. You still found time to send me inappropriate texts.
Just because I'm going, yeah.
But no, I like that when you're feeling fired up, you'll text me first and say the things that you want to say. And then I'll be like, let's reframe this. So I'm that person for you on your team, if you will, Scott.
Yes. I would agree with that. Though I did something else here, and I'm trying to get it to pull off into our cool new teleprompter thing that I found.
Okay.
And
you're doing something.
And you haven't seen this yet, so this will be interesting. And it's not.
Meanwhile, I'll just mention that our 30 fixed rate is 6.2 right now. But we know some mortgage. We know some lenders that could probably get a little lower for people who are, have a good credit score and good history.
I would agree with that. I want to know why that's not clicking over. I really would. So
Miller, you were saying you felt like you did some planning, but perhaps not enough. But what did you do? Give me one thing, not all of them. One thing.
One thing I did is I sat down and I made a hit list of my customer relationship manager, my CRM, where I really need to focus on, and my hit list on how I'm going to do that is real estate is one of those things you don't know what you don't know. And even as a buyer or a seller, you don't know what you don't know, and you have it in the back of your head, hey, I think I'm going to sell my house, but you don't know what you don't know. And that's one of the reasons why realtors are always, if you will, on the hunt for customers. Oh, I know that's not working now. That's one of the reasons why they're always on the hunt for customers is they know that you, the buyers and sellers, don't know what you don't know. And
we've established that.
That way we can give you a better idea what's happening. And look at that.
Did you do it?
Yeah, partially. So this what I just did here, I did this a little bit last night and a little bit today. I'm going to put it over into the teleprompter now, I think. Can you move it over there? Where is it? Can you move it over there? Oh, wait, I got to scoot.
Yeah.
Is it moved over?
Yes, but I don't know what you're doing, Miller.
I'm sorry. This is the one I told you didn't see yet. This is an outlook for 2026 for our two areas. One down there for the Ventura County market and one for up here in Ridgecrest.
Okay. Do you want me to read this?
I think that would be good where it says Rachel. And yeah, you can.
Okay. Yeah. So just so that all of the people that are watching, which is nobody right now, but maybe people will watch later, I don't know what you just sent me, so I'm reading this blind.
Sure.
I'm reading this, I should say, without knowing what I'm reading. Okay. Today, we're doing a fast, useful outlook for 2026 real estate. 2 cities, 2 different price points, same state, same headwinds. Okay. I'm Rachel in Thousand Oaks. Scott is in Ridgecrest. We're both in California. Let's start with what the market handed us at the end of 2025. Then what the big picture is for 2026. For the Thousand Oaks outlook on 2026, here it comes. Drum roll, please. In November 2025, the median sale was 1.1 million. Homes took about 65 days to sell on average. Redfin says so. What is that? It's going fast. Realtor.com projects office. Miller, what the actual hell? This is going fast. Okay, sales are up 2.5% over year over year, pardon me. Prices are up 0.9% year over year. This reads like a low drama year. More movement, modest price pressure, less frenzy. And now the rate layer. Freddie Mac, come back. Freddie Mac. I hear something in your background, Miller. Freddie Mac closed 2025 with the 30-year fixed rate at 6.15%. Realtor.com forecasts for 2026 is 6.3%. Rates increasing about 6.3%. That rate range will push buyers to stay payment focused, not headline price focused. Inventory also matters. Realtor.com expects existing home inventory up 8.9% in 2026. That gives buyers more choices and more leverage than the past few years. Now let's talk about the Thousand Oaks wild card that shows up in real life. Ooh, I'm so interested. Insurance and wildfire risk. Amen to that. Redfin using First Street. It's a lot of plugging for Redfin. Shows Thousand Oaks with a major fire focus and 99% of properties at risk over the next 30 years. Okay, so yes, that is something we definitely have to consider when we're talking about affordability. That's all we can say about that, because we are now in a bona fide high fire zone in Thousand Oaks. We're surrounded by beautiful hills and trails. And fire insurance, as we know, that's another one we're talking about craziness for 2025 and the fires that really wreaked havoc on our insurance. And insurance has either, if we're lucky, it's gone up. If we're luckier, we can afford the increased price. And if we're not lucky, we lost our insurance. Insurance companies stopped providing coverage for fire loss. So moving on. As we go, California also moved on the insurance crisis. The state signed a package of bills in October aimed at strengthening the FAIR Plan and improving oversight and claims capacity. The California Department of Insurance also rolled out its sustainable insurance strategy, which included requirements tied to writing more policies in wildfire distressed areas. California Department of Insurance +2, California Department of Insurance +2. I don't know what that means. What that means what that means. On the ground in 2026 in Thousand Oaks is buyers will ask about insurance early, not at the end. Oh, pause. That is so true. Insurance used to be the tail end of a conversation. And now it's like I've had really strong buyers 2 summers ago, and actually I think it might have been, I was actually last year.
It was,
and they were looking, and I was taking them all around town. They were looking, and then the fire started, and they're coming from LA, and they're like, forget it. The idea of having to deal with fire insurance, and also just, the fear of fire when they're not used to it. I've lived in Thousand Oaks for so long. I'm kind of used to the threat. When you're not used to that threat, that's a doozy.
It's a big threat.
It's a big threat. Sellers who price sharp and present clean will still win. What does that mean, Miller, to you?
Sellers who
I have an idea what that means to me. Sellers who price sharp and present clean will still win. What does that mean to you, Miller?
Means if your sellers are pricing their homes to sell and thinking about the fire insurance when they're setting up their pricing. So when the person's coming in from Chicago and haven't had to deal with that, everything is price motivated. So if they're like, okay, my fire insurance is $1,500 a month, and my house payment is $4,000. Okay, again, I have to go look at a smaller house. So if they're looking to actually sell their house, and that's me beating a dead horse, is pricing their houses appropriately and thinking about the insurance. We can't tell them what their insurance is going to be, but we know it's going to be more than it was in Chicago.
So, and present clean. So, a seller who price sharp and present clean, that means their house is pristine. It's ready to be looked at as a gem on the market. And I know that my team, my office, we pride ourselves in helping our sellers get their houses in tip-top shape, so that when prospective buyers come in, we have our open houses, people walk in and they're blown away, because there's been times when we've had sellers replace floors. We help them paint. We're big on staging.
You help them pack.
We help them pack. We're big on staging. Staging is a big deal, and it happens a lot in our area. And I feel like if you're not staging, doesn't mean that you're going to get left behind, but we're up against, it's definitely our area. You're up against, agents that really are willing to go those extra miles. And a lot of agents pay out of pocket for the staging because they know it's going to come back on the other side. But staging is really great. So in my mind, that's what present clean means. Moving the teleprompter. Deals that feel stuck often come down to one of three things. Ooh, what are they, Miller? What are they? Price, condition, and insurance. Bingo.
And
are we done?
Nope. There you
go.
Oh wait, there they are right there. Insurance quotes up front before you fall in love.
Get insurance quotes up front for Thousand Oaks. Get insurance quotes up front before you fall in love. Keep your offer simple. Ask for concessions when the home shows deferred maintenance. Pick the house with the cleanest risk profile, not the prettiest photos. Quick 2020. That is my quick 2026 playbook for Thousand Oaks sellers. Lead with clarity. Pre-inspect. Fix the obvious.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
And yeah. We're creeping up on 30 minutes. Do you have a script, Miller?
I do.
Let's do it quick.
I'm going to, as soon as I remember how to move it over there, and I don't.
You click the little button.
Oh, that little button right there. I see it now.
So, and then you click play.
Ridgecrest Inn's story. In November 2025, the median sale ran $284,500 here in Ridgecrest. Homes took about 65 days to sell on average. The closest big forecast lens in the Bakersfield metro area. Realtor.com projects Bakersfield up 1.8% year over year. Prices up 4.3% year over year. Ridgecrest is not Bakersfield. Still, it gives us kind of a clean read on the broader region. The modest sales lift with a stronger price growth than the coast, probably. Now rates, like we just talked about, Freddie Mac into 2005 at 6.15% on the 30-year fixed. Realtor.com sees 2026 averaging 6.3. Realtor.com, those rates seem to be keeping the same. And inventory, Realtor.com expects inventory to go up almost 9% nationally in 2026. In Ridgecrest, that usually shows up more as options and longer decision cycles unless the home is priced right. Now, Ridgecrest Risk Lens is different than Ventura County. Fire still exists, absolutely. Redfin shows Ridgecrest, the moderate fire factor of 86% of the properties at fire risk over the next 30 years. Heat is a big one. Yes, it is. Redfin shows us with a severe heat factor, days over 104 over the next 30 years. Absolutely. That impacts heating and air conditioning choices, utility bills, roof insulation, windows, and cooling. My 2026 Playback Ridgecrest playbook focused on not the boring stuff, but roof age, heating and air conditioning performance, plumbing under sinks, behind the walls, stuff you can't really see, electrical panels in the load. Ask for credits when the inspection finds real items. Use an appraisal and comps, not the list price to anchor your offer. My 2026 playbook for Ridgecrest sellers, price it to sell in the first 14 days. That window sets your leverage. How many times have I said that to somebody? Handle your repairs that show up on every inspection. Do a pre-inspection. Leaks, check them, fix them. Old water heaters, get rid of them, put a new one in. Missing smoke and CO detectors is the biggest thing I see on inspections. Unsafe electrical. Offer clean disclosures and clean access. Don't have things hiding behind things. Buyers punish friction in a balanced market. And what that really means is if there's something that's not working right, the buyers are going to push back. So I'm going to move this again here. I mean, as soon as I can get everything to work here. See, we've never used this thing before, so it.
Yeah, I don't mind the teleprompter, but
it kind of keeps us on
next
track.
time, let me know that you're going to do that.
Yes, I will. But I think what it boils. I don't think I do think, but I think what it boils down to is our sellers price your houses right. Listen to your agents, whether it's Rachel or myself, or you choose to use somebody else. Full-time agents, Rachel and I have had lots of conversations about this in the last couple of days. Full-time agents are full-time agents, and they are listening and watching and see things sometimes that part-time agents don't see. It didn't come out the way I really wanted it to, but
I understood you.
Okay, good. There's a lot of things happening in both of our markets, both down there in the LA market and in our Ridgecrest market. And what's nice is we have 52 shows to do, or let's call it 50 shows. Let's call it 49 shows that we can discuss that in the future, and keeping these somewhere around 30 minutes or so. But right now we're at 33:55.
So we're going to sign off. Although I didn't get to ask you a question, Scott, I'm going to save it for next time.
Okay, I know what the question was. So no, that's right. We could do that next week, and we will get together and we'll talk about some of our cool new people we're going to have come on the show, and some cool things that have fallen into. Rachel and I will also be doing some in-person shows together instead of having our two little windows. We can do them in person.
We have some cool stuff planned for this little podcast show for 2026. So we're going to wrap episode 1, season 2, January 1st, 2026.
Very well. Take care, everybody. And Rachel, quickly, how do people reach you?
You can reach me at rachel@gratishomes.com. And I wasn't ready for that question. Still stumps me. 805-813-0664. I think that's the first time I put my phone number out there.
I think it is. And I can be reached at Scott Miller at Epic, EPIQUE, right? See it right there. EPI. Wait, where is it?
EPIQUE.
EPI, Epic, epic.com or .me.
Right.
Yes, and 760-264-3501. With that, we'll see you next week, or you'll see us next week because we actually can't see you, but we can see you when you write us notes or talk to us. Very good, everybody. We'll talk soon. And Rach, we will talk in a minute.
Yeah.
Take care, everybody.
Ciao.